Hi everybody, welcome back to Barbara's Den. I haven't given a video for a good little minute, but this Wendy and Joseline thing, I just got to give a few thoughts on why Joseline coming on Wendy's show and demanding flowers before she died is ridiculous. One reason it's so ridiculous, and it's very shameful for her, because she look silly, desperate, and whatever. One, she was just clout chasing. She is irrelevant. Nobody's talking about her. She is on Zeus, and she said the #1 show in the country on Zeus, which is probably true, but she's not the #1 in the country. Like Wendy say, she's the #1 in the country, and she's the #1 on Zeus. And she said, well, you can be #2. I guess in the country if she want to, which she can't possibly be, because there are a lot of other shows that are way more popular, way more views than she has. Zeus is a new show. And the reason she's on that show, because of her behavior. The way she treated Stevie. Not saying Stevie ain't deserve what he get, but the way she treated Stevie. And I watched some shows where Stevie could not get her where she want to be, where she want Wendy to place her. Why? Because she don't know how to treat people. One thing she does, she has no respect for older artists. Anytime there's an older artist shining, like Faith Evans. Faith Evans been a celebrity for years. Her music sound good. I still love her music to this day, and even some of her new music. I like the music she did with Stevie J. But what does Joseline does? She does not give older artists their flowers. She on here, how you gonna come on here and disrespect Wendy on her show, take over Wendy's show and try to force Wendy to give you your flowers? First of all, you don't demand flowers. You present yourself in a way where people want to give them to you. And this is the thing I have with the younger artists. They don't give the older artists anything. They don't give them no tribute. You may have some that do. Like, for example, the Three Amigos and the Bone Thug situation. Young artists don't feel that they have to give the older ones before them nothing, because they say the older ones didn't help them coming up. Those older ones didn't have nobody helping them. You got where you are, you can at least, give them something. But if the younger ones don't want to give the older artists nothing because they feel like the older artists didn't give them nothing to help them and they've been coming up, oh, okay, that's fine. But don't get up there like Joseline and demand you get flowers, as if you can demand somebody do what you say. Joseline has no respect for older artists. And that's how come older artists don't give her anything. She don't know how to treat Faith Evans. That's why Stevie is married to Faith Evans, because he asked Joseline first. Joseline said no. She act a donkey. Then when he married Faith, she gets mad. But she already came out and told the world that he asked her to marry him first. So she could not come out and act like he disrespect her and left her and treat her bad. She came out and tell everybody Stevie married her first. And then she had them talking about Stevie J and them always talking about her. I don't get them people talking about her. And she want to hold that positive light. But the bottom line is, she is the man that tell Wendy exactly how she should treat the younger people. And that is not something I disagree with. But what I disagree with is her coming and talking about, oh, she especially does it to the Puerto Ricans. Girl, bye. Nobody expects, it sound like the Asians. Oh, y'all specifically attack us. We want laws and legislation and got it. And now she on here like them trying to blame Wendy for not giving them their flower, for always disrespecting them more than any other race. Girl, by black people like Wendy been being disrespected from the beginning. Girl, by nobody buying that. Second of all, the main thing she does, she called them your old A. You need to sit your old A down. You don't have your day. You sit down and let us do ours. Just because the body has aged don't mean the soul has. As long as the body is in good condition, the soul still got talent, and they still got that talent in them, that light in them. And people coming up, like me, I'll be 61 this year, like the old artists' music, just like the younger people, like the young people music. When we were coming up, when we were young, when I was young, let's say I'm 60, so 30 years ago I've been 30. So 35 years ago, I was young and loving my music. Before 35, after 35 years, in my 20s, I loved the music that was coming out then. In my teenagers, I loved the music. So now I've grown up loving that music. I don't so much care about the mumble rap. I really don't. But the younger ones like it. They think it sounds good, some of them. But those younger ones don't care nothing about the older artists. We still care. We older fans still care about the older artists because we grew up to their music and we love. Even the younger ones grew up to some of their music, but they want their own. You got your own, but now you're gonna expect the older artists to give you something that you don't give them. Joseline don't respect nobody, young or older, and she definitely disrespects the older artists. So Wendy don't owe her nothing. Why would older artists give her something that they don't give? Well, you say you gotta earn ours. Why should older artists earn younger artists whatever when we don't owe you nothing? They work hard to get where they are. You work hard to get where you are. So you can say the older artists that work hard to get where they are, gotta earn your respect. Don't got nothing to do with you. You did yours, your way. Everybody came through a different experience to be where they are. But for Joseline has no respect. The fact that she constantly shading it, Wendy. You're 35 years younger than me and you should do this. Girl, who are you? You are a ratchet. Fight everybody, disrespect everybody, cuss everybody out. Don't show no respect for nobody's show. Brand. But you think somebody gonna come and give you what you don't give. It doesn't work like that. It's time for the young people to stop respecting older people, those that deserve respect. You got some that don't deserve it. And nobody got time for it. But those that do, but she did respect Wendy. How you gonna say Miss Wendy, 35 years younger, Miss Wendy. I know you don't know how to use the streaming networks. Miss Wendy. Girl, that is not respect. And if she thinks that respect, I don't feel sorry for her because she got that way being raised through her own Latino, Puerto Rican, whatever community she grew up in, because it wasn't the black community. Because I don't see no black people getting up there acting like her. They act ratchet like her, but I don't see none getting up there with that privileged attitude demanding a black woman give her something she don't give no race of people. So I just thought that was ridiculous. Okay, let me put it back on. It's probably going to start talking. you to talk. And you see, this is Wendy. Wendy deserved to be where she is. I don't like Wendy since she says she don't have no friends, she don't need no friends or whatever, and then befriended Nene when Nene mind her own business. People say Nene friended her. But when the woman say, I had my people call Nene up and ask Nene, let's talk, it's obvious who called who and befriended who. This tongue tied me. And befriended who? So the way she treated Wendy on Bravo, when she treated Nene on Bravo, I can't even watch her show. Only reason I listen to this because it's trending, and I need to hear how it went. So that's the only reason I listen to it. And Jaded Nerd, I think this one is from Jaded Nerd. He played it all the way out, so I got the full context of it. I've heard it 3 or 4 times before this, but because I can't stomach watching Wendy after how she treated Nene. Treating people like that and thinking it's okay because you want to stay on top. You have every right to do that. But other people have every right to be demand respect. The way Wendy disrespected Nene, Joseline is right, but the way she disrespect black women, she talking about people of color. Women don't disrespect no people of color, especially no Puerto Rican, the way Joseline said it. Now she do disrespect black women. And she disrespect black men, but a lot of them, the stuff that they do cause Wendy to talk about them the way they do, because it be the truth. But Nene didn't do anything to Wendy. She actually thinks somebody so. That was just uncalled for. So that's why I can't even stomach to watch her show. I watch clips on other people's show when she's trending. So, but I don't like Wendy. But I can say this. Wendy had a radio show, and I couldn't stand Wendy back in the day. That's why I remember when it first came on the air, I refused to watch it. Because I said she was disgusting on her radio show, the way she talk about and treat people, and other people just even more disgusting the way they talk about her. I just could not listen to it. Then when they said she had her own TV show, some lady, the other race, she said, you watch Wendy's show? I said, Wendy TV show? I said, I know what. That's a Wendy discussion. She said, huh? You don't like Wendy? The woman was all of that shock. I said, no. I said, she's disgusting. She don't know what to say out of her mouth. I said, nobody want to hear all that nasty, disgusting stuff she say about black women and black men. But she did clean it up when she came in the TV show. She did clean it up, even though I didn't watch her for years. Wendy been on YouTube, and I can watch reruns of her show by the time I start watching the show, because I'm not going to watch that. And so I stopped watching her show. I'm okay watching her show because she's not as filthy as she was at a radio show. And what does she do? Treats black women, called Nene slumming, called Bravo, called Real Housewives of Atlanta slumming, but she want to get on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Girl, bye. I am not watching no show. And then the way her and that, and with her and Andy, and Candy, and Kenya, and Cynthia, and Yvonne, and Eva, and who else? And Marlo on her little slick side came at Nene, tried to destroy the woman out of this world and push her off the show. Who you call for? I cannot watch nobody that does that. I don't like Nene like that. But I'm team Nene all the way 100% on this Wendy thing, and a lot of stuff that happened to her be pushed out of the show, and Candy lying about something about her so she can become rebel. Everybody is all this and that. I ain't about none of that. So I'm team Nene with that, even though I don't particularly like Nene. But because of Wendy, I guess I don't know what. I guess I have empathy for Nene because I really don't like her. But I'm 1,000% team Nene with this your Wendy crap and this your Bravo crap and what they do. Because it's treating Nene the way they do, even though a lot of people didn't like her, they find out with almost 1 million views drop when she got pushed out. More people like her than not like her. Even though I like seeing her on the show, and I don't watch. I boycott Bravo because the same reason a lot of people boycott Bravo. Because it's not It's not all about Nene. It's about treating Nene. It's about treating black women and the way Candy operate. Because I understand why she said. Because remember, Candy said what Candy said. Candy said she said that girl want to go to cover $95,000 a year to go to NYC, when she could have been doing $50,000 at some other college. The girl want to go to the most expensive college in the planet. That's why she demand that money from her daddy block. Talking about she can use that money for whatever, which she deserves because he should pay it. But I know why Candy doing what she doing, because Candy said, I gotta pay this bills for Riley school and whatever. So she don't want to hear nothing about what she doing. She grabs that money. I knew she would have go hard to get that money, but I did not think she would. Which I already knew she didn't like Nene and she was doing this and that. I knew that, but I did not think she would go to the point that she went to, as in getting together in a group of girls and they decide and they could come together and ask for what they want from the show. Because see, they're the talent. They deserve something. But she gets together and puts together a package that benefits a certain segment of the black community. Internship from colleges for black people. There are no production. You need production from the black community. All of those things, if you think about it, directly benefits Candy. Production center, production. She has a production company. Todd has a production company, and she is pushing. And now she's pushed for Todd Production Company to be a part of it. So she pushed for that. She got it that benefit her. Intern in black colleges, HBCUs, intern. Who that gonna benefit? Riley. Cause Riley already had an intern at 2 lawyer companies, and she decided she going into entertainment. Therefore, Riley can be hired into Bravo, because she'll be an entertainment lawyer, whatever, like Candy lawyers and entertainment lawyer. So her daughter she'll hire her daughter to be her entertainment lawyers or whatever Riley gonna be. Todd's daughter. She was producer of the Love and Hip Hop, I think, from Miami. I think they canceled the whole show. She was the producer there. She will get opportunity. So everything that Candy did benefits Candy and Todd, her whole family. And in contrast, how does it not benefit the other people that she ran? Now, she made the point about, they was talking about going to production, but I had a different idea to go to the network that they didn't understand. There's no such thing as they didn't understand. You're not dealing with children. If you don't mention we need to go to the network, I'm pretty sure Portia would understand that. Everybody would understand that you shoot this to the network. Nobody's stupid. But like Portia say, since Candy did that, they're gonna ask Truly Productions, we want something for us, which is what it's about. We need for us. Candy, in an indirect way, got for her. But Portia those didn't indirectly got nothing for them. Production, intern don't have nothing to do with them now. Right now, they need benefits for them. So they all had to go separately to the network and ask for what they wanted, for what they needed. But they got to go through Truly. The fact that Candy got a direct connection to NBC Universal tells you something in itself. Portia those don't have that connection there, but she does. So she used that to go to them when they wasn't even thinking about it. But Portia's smart. Nene's smart. So Portia saw it for what it was. But we're gonna have to ask Truly for something. We can ask Universal, the network, for a donation, which they gave the donations for the group, and I guess in the name of Candy too, she had nothing to do with it. And then they go to Truly, through Truly as talent, and ask for something. Everybody gets something for themselves. Candy already had for herself. She got all her little spin-offs. She could advertise all her businesses, even her speak on it. she already got for herself. Portia those has nothing for themselves. Oh man. Portia those has nothing for themselves. So basically, Candy went and got for herself and left everybody else out. Apparently, Kenya talked to all of Kenya put all, even though they tell her to stop talking, she lying this and that. Kenya did exactly what she was supposed to do, and now, oh, Kenya get a demotion, which I'm pretty sure Kenya wasn't shocked about that. And Kenya the highest paid. I don't know how somebody who get fired from the show come back at 5 times she getting more money. But how you get fired from the show making $0 to come back making more than Cynthia who never left. I think Cynthia was at 1.7 thousand because Candy was making 2 million something. And Nene, I think Candy was like 2.5 million. Nene was 2.9 million, almost 3 million. So they got rid of Nene and bring on these new people. And then Candy was probably somewhere around 2.9 million, making what Nene was making or more. Now, Kenya comes on and did all these things, these little wicked evil things that she did, lying on, basically did all of this to Nene, and then tried to do this to Portia, which it failed, epic fail on that, because Portia refused to respond to the BS for everybody saying Portia lied. How you lie when you don't even open your mouth? How do you lie when you don't respond to BS, but you wait until the reunion and respond to all of it? Oh, she need to admit she slept with me. Oh, I believe it. It's just a real world. Oh, God. It's getting harder and harder to watch her show because Gabor is so disgusting. I don't understand how a man, and apparently he's LGBTQ, is all up in a woman's vagina. Bolo, this is going in all this graphic detail. He carrying on as if he wish he was Bolo and doing all that, whatever he claimed Bolo did, the portion, all Bolo saying. He acted like he wanted that. I find it disgusting for a man to just sit up on the show. Now, they be outdone with Perry. But Perry is not disgusting. Perry is not all up in Kenya's behind. He's not all up in her butt, all up in her vagina, giving the explicit details of anything. He just throw little snide shots out there, but Gabor is disgusting. How in the world Sherelle sits up there and laugh at this man, saying all these most disgusting things about Portia sexually shaming the girl, dragging the girl. I don't know how much longer. I love her show because I like her platform and everything she talk about. But it's getting harder to watch the show because Gabor is so disgusting when it comes to Portia. Any man that speaks about any woman the way Gabor drags Portia, I can't watch the show. I'm trying to watch the show, but it's getting harder and harder because it's disgusting. And she thinks it's funny. It is not funny. She's a woman. Think about a man saying that about a woman. What if a LGBT man, because straight men don't do that, a LGBT man talking about you that way? Girl, she would be crying all over the floor like she was when the John Yates, who she got back on there again, treated her badly. What if he'd have said all of those things that Gabor says about Portia, and Portia don't even respond? Or Portia need to admit it. She don't need to admit nothing. Nobody has to admit to lies. Kenya lied. Bravo said they have no proof of video of anything that has anything to do with Portia having sex with Bolo. Bolo said it didn't happen. Portia told Marlo when she felt like it that it didn't happen. And like I said, Portia strategically allow everybody else. And they said Portia didn't have a storyline. She didn't need a storyline. Because first of all, she had Kenya coming after her lying about the Bolo crap, calling her all kind of names, bringing up her past to make a point. She didn't need a storyline. Because Kenya's storyline was to attack Portia, who never responded. She poking, and Portia never responded. But she responded when she be like, Portia said, I respond when I get paid. I'm not all over the people saying dumb stuff about Bravo for free. She said, I got Dish Nation. Watch what happened live. Bravo chats. I get paid to say what I say. So she don't get on Twitter saying nothing. She said when she get on Instagram and say what she said, she only gonna respond to her. Now Candy out there doing damage control, saying this and had another text. The other text don't have nothing to do with the text Portia put out there. And they lie and say Michelle put the text. And Michelle never put no text out. I was there on the lie. Michelle said, I'm not putting out the text. She said, I'm going to read it to you. So she read it to people. She read it. She didn't put it on YouTube. I was there. She read it out so everybody went with what she read off of the text that she has. And everybody want to say, who give it to her? Like she said, she didn't put them on because she don't want nobody guessing where she got it from. Because it ain't none of their business who her source is. So, that's a lie. And I think Portia just said that to annoy Michelle because Michelle got all this negative thing to say about Portia and Dennis. Oh, that's fake. Oh, that's that. So Portia just said that to annoy Michelle because she knew Michelle didn't take nothing out of no contact because Portia actually said the same thing Michelle said. So I see that was as a trolling Michelle in her own little way. And I'm here for it because that's what it's about. It's not about a tenure attacking you and damaging your image and then scream bloody murder when somebody says she wear a wig. That's damaging her image. Really? That's why I can't watch the show. If Kenya's ahead of the show, I promise you I won't be watching it. I don't watch it now. I won't even be watching no clips because if it's all about Kenya like it was all about Nene, the people who love this mean-spirited stuff, you can have it. You know, duality, good and bad, evil and negative, whatever. I can kind of do with that. But this your full-blown negative, overly sexually crap, mean girl attacking people, destroying their real life on a show, but protecting yours, nobody got time for it. I know I'm not watching it. But anyway, if Nene start a show on Zeus, I'll be paying that $3.99. Even though I'm not a fan of Nene. She good TV. And she's not mean, evil, wicked Kenyan TV. So I'll be watching what she's doing on Zeus. But right now, I'm not going on Zeus because I can't stand Joseline. Her show is too ratchet and stupid. Black China show, it's okay. But I don't want to watch it. Tokyo show, crazy. I watch her show. All the episodes on there. Yeah. So I don't see it. I ain't not going to pay no $3.99 for that. But when me come on there and do and move and bring Zeus up like she brought up Bravo, y'all pay me. I pay $3.99 for that. But right now I'm not paying anything until I see where Nene lands. But anyway, when all around about to come back to Joseline. Joseline, Wendy don't owe you nothing. You have zero respect for older artists. You're old A. And her issue is with age. Age is but a number. People die with full-blown talent intact. Whitney Houston is a different story. I don't know what happened with her. But there are many artists that die with full-blown talent intact. Can blow it to their grave. So why should older artists have to sit down and watch y'all? No. Older artists don't sit down and watch young people because they still gotta live. Is young people paying the older artists' bill? Or y'all coming in making sure the older artists are taken care of? Making sure they don't have to work hard to pay their own bills? You can't expect older artists to pay their own bill, work and pay their own bill, and at the same time sit down and watch you. They gotta work. And then the younger ones don't want to give tribute to the older ones. They want to disrespect them or call them out their name for whatever reason, make fun of them because of their age. And these older artists are still talented. Still talented. Wendy's still, which I don't like Wendy's show, but she's still talented in her journalism, whatever she do. Nene's still talented. Candy's still talented, even though T.I., Tanya, they still talented. They still talented. Who else? All of these old artists that come back with more time, still talented. Gladys Knight, still talented. R. Kelly is as talented as crazy. Jay-Z, can't stand his rap, never could ever in life. I listened to it the other day, can't stand it. Still talented. Beyonce, still talented. Kelly Rowland, still talented. And so on and so on. These older artists. Beyonce is one of the young ones, but I'm just saying. Aretha Franklin, who else she did? Betty Wright, Jaguar Wright, what name, the one Jaguar don't like, whatever my name is, one married, the one got taken to the cleaners by Kendall. All these artists, they are still talented. The talent is still vibrant in their body. Just because their body is aligned with age. Age is supposed to time you out. No, your body may age over time, but the person inside the body doesn't age. They don't age. They're eternal. So the body just a vessel, just like a car. Over time, you got to keep it up, maintenance, and over time, the car gives out. You got to get a new car. In this 3D world, the body ages out, or whatever. So Joseline, if you won't respect your flowers now, you need to respectfully give it to the older artists. It's because older artists, the ones, in my opinion, don't owe you squat. They don't gotta give you nothing. You want to be where Wendy is, and you'll never get there because you don't know how to treat people. You don't know how to talk to people. You can't go up there shading somebody and think they're supposed to like it because it's the young people way of doing things. Okay, you got a right to do, say, however you want to do, and we also have the right to reject it. You have the right to reject it. You have the right to be the way you want to be, but we have the right to reject when you come and try to pour it on us. She tried to pour that on Wendy like hot butter, like hot grits, hot water, hot tea, whatever hot that's gonna melt your skin off. You can do that all day long, but we don't have to accept it. They can put up a buffer and block that. Older artists can. So if you want your flowers, respectfully give. She gave Wendy her flowers, but she didn't respectfully give it to her. If a woman got what she is by being